During the Middle Ages, people's lives were closely linked to agriculture, crafts, and traditional occupations. Although society at that time was still facing many difficulties, there were still jobs that many people desired because they brought stability, prestige, or development opportunities. These jobs not only helped people have a fulfilling life, but also opened up a path to advancement in the complex feudal society. From becoming a prestigious knight, a wealthy merchant, to a craft profession such as a blacksmith or a carpenter, each profession had its own role and position in the community. In addition, religious jobs such as priests or monks were also highly respected. In addition, jobs such as fishermen, experienced farmers, or weavers were also positions that many people wanted to have to improve their lives. The following article will introduce 10 jobs that medieval people wanted, reflecting in part the diverse and rich social picture of this period. Part 1. The Brave Knight. You are a young man, raised in the shadow of castles and heavy iron gates. Ever since you were a child, your dream has been to become a knight, a defender of justice, kingdoms, and honor. You imagine yourself wearing shining armor, wielding a sharp sword, and riding a majestic horse that will lead you through fierce battles. Being a knight is more than just a profession, it is a calling. To achieve it, you must undergo rigorous training, learn how to ride a horse, use weapons, and train your body and mind. Honor and loyalty are essential foundations. You are taught that knights must protect the weak, be loyal to their king, and never break their oaths. The life of a knight is not always as glamorous as in fairy tales. You will face danger, fierce battles, and political intrigue. But in return, you are respected in society, have certain power and freedom, and even the opportunity to advance and make a name for yourself. Deep down, you also want to make your mark in history, to become a living legend, so that your descendants can tell of your exploits and bravery. Becoming a knight is a journey of self-affirmation, requiring perseverance, courage, and an unyielding heart. You begin to realize that being a knight is not just about strength and skill, but also about morality and a strong will. This is a job that every medieval person aspires to, because it is associated with honor and glory, the highest values in society at that time. Part 2. The Ascetic Monk. You enter the world of ancient monasteries, where silence and stillness envelop every stone wall covered with thick moss. Becoming a monk in medieval times was not a choice of wealth or power, but a path towards purity, spiritual enlightenment, and service to the community. Your life in the monastery follows a strict regimen. You rise before dawn to pray, work hard with your hands, learn to read and write. You are taught self-control, renounce worldly desires, and cultivate kindness toward others. These ascetic days are not easy, but you find your soul gradually becomes purified and sublimated. As a monk, you also played an important role in medieval society. You were a copyist, a keeper of ancient knowledge, and a helper to the poor and sick. The monastery was the only place where many people could learn to read and understand the wider world, thanks to the efforts of people like you. Even without the glory or the fame, your work brings peace to yourself and your community. Your prayers, your moral teachings, and your practical help are the bonds that bind people together, creating a spiritual safety net in times of great turmoil. You see, although the monkhood is not a path that everyone chooses, it has a very profound value, helping you find the true meaning of life and making the world a better place every day. Part 3. The Skilled Blacksmith. You stand in a blazing forge, surrounded by red-hot iron, the steady sound of hammers hitting steel. Blacksmithing was one of the most central and respected professions in medieval society. You dream of becoming a master blacksmith, creating sharp swords, armor to protect knights, and tools for everyday life. Each piece you make is a testament to your skill, patience, and deep understanding of metal. Your work is more than just heating and hammering iron. It is an art, requiring meticulousness and creativity to create items that are both strong and beautiful. You learn how to identify good iron, how to heat treat and cool it, and most importantly, how to keep your products from breaking or deforming in battle. You understand that your products can mean the difference between a soldier's survival on the battlefield. Therefore, each sword, helmet, or horseshoe must be crafted with the utmost care. Over time, you not only work in the forge, but also become a mentor, passing on your valuable experience to the next generation of blacksmiths. The blacksmith profession also gives you a special place in society. You are the protector and supporter of other classes, especially knights and peasants, who need weapons and tools for protection and work. With each item you create, you contribute to the stability and growth of the entire community. Being a talented blacksmith is not only a profession, but also a source of great pride, as you are the one who creates items that are not only useful, but also carry within them a story of strength, endurance, and medieval spirit. Part 4. The Skilled Baker. You wake up before dawn and walk into the kitchen of your village's small bakery. Bread making was an essential occupation in medieval times, as bread was the main source of food for the people. Becoming a baker was a dream for many in the village, as you not only provided food, but also contributed to the health and vitality of the entire community. Your job is not as simple as it looks. You must understand the process from selecting ingredients, kneading dough, fermenting yeast to baking bread to make the crust crispy, the inside soft, delicious, and nutritious. Each batch of bread is a challenge because the oven temperature and time must be precise, so as not to ruin your efforts. You also learn how to make many different types of bread, from common white bread to special cakes served for important village occasions. Bread making is also associated with social rituals and traditions. Bread is considered a precious gift, a symbol of hospitality and gratitude. When you make delicious loaves of bread, you feel the joy of seeing others enjoy a full, healthy meal. This is a silent but extremely important contribution to the sustainability and development of the community. Moreover, with this profession, you can build close relationships with people and merchants, creating a solid social network. You are respected for your hard work and ability to bring life to many people. With each batch of bread, you feel that you are contributing to the great story of the times, preserving and developing a precious traditional profession. Part 5. The Romantic Merchant. You can't stop dreaming of distant horizons, dusty trails, and bustling cities you've never been to. Becoming a medieval merchant opens you up to a world beyond your small village, with endless opportunities for wealth and exploration. The life of a merchant is not easy, full of risks and challenges. You have to learn how to negotiate, understand the goods, from luxurious fabrics, expensive spices to exquisite handicrafts. Each trip is a long journey, sometimes having to cross dangerous lands with pirates or bandits lurking. But it is also an opportunity for you to expand your network, build relationships with other merchants, and earn big profits. You are not just a trader. You are also a transmitter of culture, knowledge, and stories from one land to another. The goods you bring with you are not only of material value, but also contain cultural exchange, contributing to enriching the lives of the people where you visit. The trade offers freedom, a life unfettered by season or region, and the potential for quick wealth if you plan wisely. But it also requires courage, insight, and a remarkable strategic vision. With each step on the road of trade, you become a connector of worlds, opening new doors for growth and prosperity. Part 6. The Resilient Builder. You stand in the middle of a bustling construction site, where large stones are being carefully laid to form the sturdy walls of a castle or a cathedral. Being a medieval mason was not only a hard job, but also a source of great pride, as you were the one who created structures that would stand the test of time. Construction requires extraordinary physical strength and a keen eye for detail. You must know how to measure and calculate to ensure the structure does not collapse, and learn construction techniques from previous masters. Your job is not only to stack stones or plaster, but also to coordinate closely with other craftsmen, such as carpenters and blacksmiths, to create a complete whole. You see your importance as you watch each wall go up and each dome complete. For your structures are not only shelters, but also symbols of power, protection, and faith. These sturdy structures protect the villagers from invasion and serve as the venue for sacred ceremonies and important events. Your perseverance and hard work are rewarded with the respect of your community. Each stone you lay is a testament to human strength and resilience. You take pride in knowing that your work will last for generations, telling the story of your time. Part 7. The artisan who makes exquisite wooden furniture. You sit in the woodworking shop, amidst the sweet scent of oak and pine, your hands holding tools meticulously carving every tiny line on a piece of raw wood. Woodworking in the Middle Ages was not just a craft, but an art, where you expressed your talent and creativity through each product. You specialize in crafting a variety of household items, from tables, chairs, beds, cabinets to sophisticated decorative items, such as picture frames, statues, or carved doors. Each item you make bears the personal mark, meticulousness, and soul of the artisan. You know that these products not only serve essential needs, but also beautify the living space and even show the owner's class. Woodworking techniques require an understanding of wood types, processing, and preservation to ensure the product is durable and free from warping or termites. You learn how to combine techniques such as carving, inlaying, and mortising to create works that are both sturdy and aesthetically pleasing. In addition, woodworking is a bridge between generations because you often pass on skills and secrets to apprentices, keeping the art of woodworking preserved and developed. You are proud to know that your products can last for hundreds of years, becoming heirlooms for future generations. Part 8. The Diligent Farmer. You wake up with the dawn, step out of your humble home to begin a long day in the vast fields. Being a farmer in medieval times was not just a job, but a way of connecting your life to the land, nature, and community. It was a job that almost everyone did, but it was incredibly important. You must understand the land, the seasons, the climate, and traditional farming techniques to ensure a bountiful harvest. Every seed you sow carries the hope of a bountiful harvest that will feed your family and your fellow villagers. You know that just one drought or flood can leave your entire village starving. So your work requires care, perseverance, and endurance. You not only worked in the fields, but also raised livestock, harvested and preserved food. Your diligence helped maintain the food supply for the entire medieval society. Thanks to you and other farmers, other professions could flourish because they did not have to worry about daily bread. In addition, farming is also closely linked to the traditions and culture of the village. Seasonal festivals and rituals for good harvests all originate from the efforts and dedication of farmers like you. You are the one who maintains the lifeblood of the community, ensuring the sustainability and development of society. Part 9. The Talented Weaver. You sit at the loom, your hands nimbly weaving threads to create durable fabrics with intricate patterns. Weaving in the Middle Ages was an art that required patience and skill, and was the basis for creating clothing for all social classes, from simple peasants to wealthy nobles. You start your day by preparing linen, cotton, or wool. Then skillfully pull the thread onto the loom to begin weaving. Each piece of cloth you create not only serves the need to cover the body, but also reflects the wearer's aesthetic taste and social status. Patterns, colors, and fabrics are carefully selected to express sophistication and individual style. Weaving was also linked to the development of artisan guilds and markets. You not only produced for your family, but were also part of a supply chain serving merchants and large markets. Your products could be bartered or sold for other essential items. You will also learn how to combine natural dyeing techniques to create vibrant and long-lasting colors that enrich the cultural life of the time. Over time, you will become an admired weaver, passing on your secrets to your apprentices so that the weaving profession can continue to flourish. Part 10. The Devoted Doctor. You enter a small room filled with the scent of herbs, where you, the healer, are preparing medicines to cure the sick in your village. Medieval medicine was a profession that combined traditional medical knowledge, practical experience, and deep compassion, a challenging yet highly respected profession. In a time when disease and war injuries are common, you are the people's only hope. You learn how to use herbs, bandage wounds, and apply traditional healing methods to help patients recover. Despite lacking modern equipment, you are dedicated to research, learning from other physicians, and constantly honing your skills. You also act as a health educator for the community, advising them on hygiene, disease prevention, and self-care. Each successful treatment is a victory, not only for the patient but also for the community, helping the village to maintain health and stability. While the medical profession is not always well paid, you find joy in saving lives and giving back to society. Your dedication and knowledge are respected and admired by all, and you are the keeper of hope and life for a generation. You have walked with me through the journey of 10 professions that medieval people greatly desired, from the sturdy blacksmith, the diligent baker, the wandering merchant, to the tenacious builder, the skillful woodworker, the diligent farmer, the talented weaver, and the devoted physician. Each profession played an indispensable role in the complex and rich social life of that era. Through each page of history, you see the difficulties and challenges, but also understand the pride and deep value of each job. Each of them, despite their different roles, contributed to building a unique medieval civilization, from strong castles to fertile land, from durable clothes to delicious cakes. Medieval life, with its limitations in technology and living conditions, could not stop people's aspirations and creativity. It was thanks to these professions that society at that time functioned smoothly and developed, and their stories are still passed down through the generations. Thank you for joining me on this story. I hope that through my words, you will not only gain a better understanding of history, but also feel a deep connection and respect for workers throughout the ages.